See by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming. Give us stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Yeah! Woo! What's up, guys? Fears. Audience fears. What's up? How you doing? Things are going great. Things are going awesome. Things are going fantastic, my friend. Happy 4th of July, guys. It's been a pretty busy day, but anyway, let's get on with the show. Today was awesome. I went and got some lunch. I had a little nap. I got a vlog up. I got a brand new vlog up, guys. If you have not seen it, check out that new vlog. The new vlog is me and LC hitting not just one store up in Disney Springs, but 1, 2, and 3. We hit up Star Wars, we hit up the Lego store and the Marvel store, and then when you watch the vlog, it'll say a few weeks later. And then I go back with LC. We do it a couple more times. And then I ended it with me getting some Blu-ray gems. Always. Because there's never enough Blu-ray gems. Anyway, I hope you and your family had a great 4th of July. I called my mom. I called my brother. Wish them happy 4th. My mom is with my uncle right now celebrating, and they're on the lake. They're at the Lake of the Ozarks. So, coffee first. So, Mom, have a good time. And then I posted a picture on my Instagram for the 4th. My mom decorated my dad's grave with a bunch of 4th of July stuff. So, Dad, I miss you. I love you. Happy 4th of July. And, Dad, you're my buddy. You're my pal. You're the best. And thanks for my dad's service. Hell yeah. All right. Well, without further ado, let's open up the chat. Let's get things rocking. By the way, shout out to my friend Lantern for having an amazing show last night. Lantern almost did not make it. Lantern almost did not make it. We were looking for him. I called Lantern not once, not twice, but 4 times. And thank God for Banjo. Anyway, let's open up the chat, shall we? There we are. Show. All right. The chat is open. The chat is live. Anyway, today's topics are, we're going to talk about the 4th of July. Then we're going to talk about the top 10 4th of July events that you can do on the 4th of July. We got 2 movie reviews. I watched Rush Hour 2 and then The Blob. That's right. And then we're going to take some 4th of July questions. And it's going to be all 4th of July. We'll see how many things I can get to, my friends. But anyway, let me just drop the link in the chat and in the Discord. And there we are. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your 4th. Whatever you guys do, whether you're with your friends, your family, your loved ones, make sure you have a fun and safe 4th of July. You know, whenever you're lighting the fireworks, anything can happen. So have fun, but be safe, my friends. Be safe. Anyway, I am just going to drop this in the chat. There we are. There we are. There we go. And tell everybody that I'm live. Yo! Everyone, I am live, so come and hang out with your buddy peers. That's right. I'm going to call Lantern and let him know I'm live. I'm live, Lantern, so round the troops up, all right?
Alright.
Lantern, were you napping again?
Yeah.
I knew it. I heard you yawning, and then I was like, "Is this a real yawn, or is this a prankster yawn? Is Lantern pranking me again?"
Yeah.
Lantern, you were pranking everybody last night.
Yeah.
Did you have a good 4th of July so far?
Yeah.
Did you celebrate it with your family?
Uh-huh.
That's cool. I'll be honest, Lantern, I had a nice 4th of July, but it was very it was a very quiet 4th of July. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Very, very quiet. All right, buddy. Well, just summon the troops. Let them know that I'm live. And
Okay.
I already put the link in the Discord, but make sure you do it again, all right?
Alright.
All right, Shunk, I'll see you later.
I got you.
All right. Here we are. There we go. All right, so hopefully some people will be around later on. But yeah. I don't know if we're gonna get a lot of people in today's live because it is the 4th of July. But we'll see. We shall see. But anyway. I'll tell you what, the 4th of July means a lot to a lot of different people. It's a good time for friends, family, all that good stuff, you know. Yo, Mr. Lantern, what's up? Good to see you, my friend. We got 3 people watching. Anyway, so what does the 4th of July mean to me? Well, let me grab my book and I will start. I'll start. Let me know what in the chat what it means to you guys. That's right, Mr. Lantern. Shout out to the chat. Where is our crown? I don't know how to do those crowns, Lantern. I really don't. Like, I know, let's see. I don't know. I don't know how you do. I figured out how to engage the audience, like do a Q&A. It says, I'm going to write, what does the 4th of July mean to you guys? You know? So I put that in the chat. You know, I put that in the chat. I put it in the live stream, you know, but I don't know how you give out the hearts, you know. I mean the crowns. I don't know what Banjo was talking about. But yeah, but anyway. Yo, Alex, what's up? So that was my first time doing the Q&A. You know, that was my first time doing the Q&A at the bottom. So humor me and answer the question. It says, what does the 4th of July mean to you guys? But I'm going to have to look up how you give out those crowns, you know, because if anyone deserves a crown, it's Lantern and Visions, you know, because I don't know how to do them. But yeah. Anyway. So yeah, be sure to write your answers in and let me know. Anyway, why don't we start, shall we? So, the first question, I thought we'd start with some 4th of July questions. What does the 4th of July mean to me? Well, I'm going to write my answer down, and you guys write your answer down in the chat. So, yeah. So, what does the 4th mean to me? First of all, it means friends and family. Always a good celebration. Friends and family. The two most important things in Fears' life is friends and family. Number 2, fireworks. Heck yeah. Which I'm surprised I have not heard a single firework out there. I don't know if if the leaders of my community said no fireworks this year, but I have not heard once. And I even went out there earlier before the stream to look. I didn't see one firework. Not one. Anyway, by the way, I got my St. Louis Cardinals shirt on today. That's right. Because they play a lot of baseball on the 4th of July. So, baseball. Oh, yeah. Number food. 4th of July picnics. Let's see. Independence. That's what it means to me. Independence. So those 5 things, that's what it means to me. Now, I'm going to propose another question to you guys. And I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this this Q&A. It says engage with the audience. Start a poll, start a Q&A. Well, I'm going to answer another start another question. I guess you can only do one question at a time because it says I have to end the Q&A and then you start a new one. Well, that's all right. I'll start a new one. Start a Q&A. What is your favorite thing to do on the 4th of July? So there it is. There we go. So it says, what is your favorite thing to do on the 4th of July? So let me know in the chat, guys. That's my next question. What's my favorite thing to do? So, what's my favorite thing to do on the 4th? I mean, I gotta go classic. I'm gonna, Alex, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna take Alex's answer. But I'm gonna put my own little pizzazz onto it. I'm gonna go watch fireworks and eat hot dogs and hamburgers. So, watch fireworks and eat hot dogs and hamburgers. All right. Lantern, what about you? What about you, Lantern? What's your favorite thing to do on the 4th? Let me know. It kind of sucks that you can't just keep writing questions. Like, you have to do one Q&A question at a time. So, like, then I have to erase the Q&A question and then start a new one. But I think there's an easier way to do this. I'll just pull up some questions off of Google, and I'll do it like that because that's a heck of a lot better question. July 4th questions. So we'll do it like this. Let me see here. Here we go. When was the first time you saw a firework? Oh man, I think I was 4 or 5 when I lit off my first firework with my dad. So, let's see. When was the first time I saw a firework? And there's actually two locations. There's two locations. My dad lit a firework off in the yard, and then we went down to downtown St. Louis, and we sat under the St. Louis Arch, and I saw a bunch of fireworks. So, put in the chat, Alex, Lantern, everybody else, when was the first time you saw a firework? You let me know. So, so I'm going to put both my answers. I lit off fireworks with my dad, and then we went down to downtown St. Louis, sat under the St. Louis Arch, and there was tons of fireworks in the air. That was pretty awesome. So, watched fireworks under the St. Louis Arch. That's about as far back as I can remember. So, yeah. Alex says the same, Fierce, in front of my house. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, thanks, Lantern. Lantern says, 1 million super chat donation. Like it up, folks. Show some support. Well, thank you, Mr. Lantern. I appreciate it. Yeah, be sure to give me a like, a comment, and a subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Alex says, my dad gave me a sparkler to hold. I don't remember what actual type of firework it was, but I was about 4 or 5, and me and my dad lit it together, Alex. So, yeah. All right, next question. Let me pull up the next question. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Is the 4th of July a paid holiday? Yes. Yeah, I get holiday pay. So, number 4, is July 4th a paid holiday? At my job, it is. So, yes. And then let me flip to the next page. Okay. What about for you guys? Do you guys get paid for the 4th of July? Let me know at your job. Alex says no. Okay. All right. Wow. I work for a great company, so let's see. Let me pull up another question here. So, trying to find a good one. All right, here we go. Let's see here. The print on here is so little. I have to upload the photo and make it bigger so I can actually read the fucking thing. Give me 1 second here. When was the first time you went to a 4th of July parade? Oh man, I think the first time I was in a 4th of July parade, I was in Boy Scouts, and I want to say it was in O'Fallon, Missouri. This is the most far back as I can remember. I was in first or second grade in Boy Scouts, and I was throwing candy out to everybody, and I was in the parade. So I want to say 1990 was the first time I was in a parade. So yeah. But the first time I watched a parade, I don't know, I was like 5 or 6, something like that. But I like that answer. So when was the first time I watched or was in a parade? 1990 with Boy Scouts. I got to be on the float, chucking all the candy. It was awesome. It was awesome. All right. Next question. And let me know. So Alex, Lantern, everybody, when was the first time you guys were in a parade, or when was the first time you watched a parade? Alex said they had a parade every year near where we lived, so I was a baby. Okay, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Nice. Let's see here. Describe the perfect hamburger on the 4th of July. Oh, here we go. All right, hang on. Here's my answer. All right. So describe the perfect hamburger on the 4th. All right, here we go. Lightly toasted. So lightly. Like, you know how they toast the bun? So lightly toasted the bun. Ketchup. Mustard. At least 2 pickles, if not more. At least 2 pickles. Lettuce. And let's see. Ketchup, mustard, at least 2 pickles, lettuce. And then add the bun. Add the bun. Perfect. Perfect. There we are. Let me know. What do you guys like on your burgers? At least, you know, like a little ketchup, a little mustard, you know. I need at least 2 pickles. At least 2 pickles. Alex says medium. Oh, I forgot bacon. That's a good one. I'm going to add bacon. Alex, I'm taking your answer. I'm sorry. Bacon. Bacon's good too. Well, I'm going to add it. I added bacon. Medium cook, bacon, mushrooms, onions, ketchup, lettuce, tomato, and Swiss cheese. That's good too. That's good too. But because of my Crohn's, I limit my cheese intake, but it's pretty good. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. So yeah. What's up, Bukaki? He says, I enjoy all kinds of burgers and love to make burgers. It's tough to say what's the best on them, but I do prefer American cheese on them. That's good too. That's good too. I like all types of burgers too, Bukaki. Like, whenever me and Sam were friends, we went and I got this like barbecue bacon burger. That was phenomenal. That was fantastic. That was good. And then I do love onions on my White Castle burgers. Those are the only ones that I like onions. Like if I go to like the BK Lounge, I don't get any onions. I like I don't like those big like circle onions. I like the little onions. So if they have little onions like the onions that you have on your McDonald's burgers, those little onions I'm fine with. But those massive ones, I don't like those massive onions. If they chop them up, then yes. If they don't chop them up, I'm like, no, get them out of here. Get them out of here. No. But I do respect that. Alex says, I respect that. And then Lantern says, well, howdy, Boo Khaki. White Castle rules. White Castle does rule, and I'm going to write it down. So, White Castle burgers on the 4th is acceptable. There we are. I made a peanut butter and jam with bacon burger. That was really good. Now, Bukaki, I am not judging you. I've never had that, but that sounds good. Because I like bacon, I like jelly, I like peanut butter. I make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches all the time. Sometimes I take them and I make them and put them in my my little sack, for work. That's really good. I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up. All right, I'm gonna do one more 4th of July question, and then we're gonna move to the movie reviews. Okay. Let's see. Let me find a good one. Let me find a good question. Let's see here. No, that one's too easy. I was going to ask everybody what is the biggest symbol for the 4th of July. Obviously, it's the American flag, but let me find a better question than that. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me see here. I'm trying to find one more question. Oh, here's a good one. What makes for the best cookout meal on the 4th of July? All right, here we go. This is mine, and I'll go through the whole meal. So, start with hot dogs, hamburgers, any type of potato chips. You got to have potato chips there. Probably Pringles, because Pringles is one of my favorites. So Pringles, Doritos, Cool Ranch Doritos. Cool Ranch Doritos. And then, let's see what else. What would be a good, like, 4th of July, like, picnic? Let's see here. I'm going to name off all my stuff, and then you guys can label off your stuff. Hot dogs, hamburgers, Pringles. Oh, lemonade. Lemonade for sure. Lemonade. Let's see here. Chili. I guess soda too, if somebody didn't like lemonade, but I would prefer lemonade on a hot day. So soda. Let's see. Hot dogs, hamburgers. Oh, bratwursts. So bratwursts, hot dogs, hamburgers, Pringles, Doritos, lemonade, chili, soda of any kind. What else? What's another? Watermelon. Watermelon would be good. Watermelon. Ice cream. ice cream and some type of cake for dessert. So ice cream, and I'm going to go with strawberry shortcake because that's one of my favorites. So strawberry shortcake. I put that one down as my favorite, but really any type of cake, because you'd eat all that stuff for lunch, and then you'd have the cake and ice cream, you know, for dessert. But that would be a perfect cookout for me. And then, or you could do pie, some type of pie. So like blueberry or cherry pie for, you know, the colors on the flag. So I'll put that too. So blueberry or cherry pie. That's what I like, though. That's what I like. What about you guys? You let me know in the chat. Let me know. Because, oh, that sounds good. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Boo Kegi said, I had a peanut butter burger at a restaurant and took it a step further later with some jam. Oh, nice. That sounds, I'm telling you, that sounds good. Alex says fried chicken, coleslaw, potato salad, apple pie. My family did picnics, and don't forget the Coke, the Coca-Cola. Oh yeah. I'll be honest, Alex, that's good. Fried chicken, that does sound good. But I wanted to, like, for me, a lot of my 4th of July parties were that stuff that I wrote down. My mom made coleslaw, a salad. She laid out chips, and then, of course, my dad and me were on the grill. My dad loved grilling up hot dogs, grilling up hamburgers, bratwurst. My dad would put chicken on there, steaks. I should write that down. Steaks and chicken, because that's what we did. Steaks, chicken. I learned how to grill from my dad and my best buddy, Eric. So if there's one thing that Fears knows how to cook really well, ooh yeah, little hot dogs, little hamburgers, some bratwurst, some chicken. Oh yeah, now we're talking. But fried chicken, that sounds good. That sounds really, 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 really good. Oh yeah. Gotta have potato salad. Oh yeah, and you know what? As a kid, I didn't really like potato salad bukkake, but as an adult, I've come to appreciate it. As a kid, I fucking hated potato salad. But I've always liked garden salads with a little ranch on there. I love garden salad. So anytime my mom would put out a salad, I would eat my salad first. Then I would help my dad grill all the hot dogs and hamburgers and the steaks and the chicken and all the other bullshit, you know. And I would take one of each. A hot dog, a hamburger, a steak, a chicken, whatever. Gobble all that up, and then right over to the dessert table. Little strawberry shortcake, little ice cream, a little piece of pie. Mwah! Good stuff. But so as an adult, though, I've come to appreciate potato salad because you can't go wrong with that. All right. There we are. Well, I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. I called my brother. I called my mom. She's so excited for me to come visit, and I was like, the aunts and the uncles are coming next week. So they're going to be here on the 10th. They're coming on the 10th. My last day of work is on the 9th. And then I took like 5 or 6 days off to, you know, hang out with them. So yeah. This is the closest to a 4th of July cup I could find. The blue, the red, and the white. I don't have an American flag cup. I should get one. But this will have to do. All right. So, Bukkake, I'm telling you, you've got to see that Uncle Sam Wants You Dead movie. It's hilarious. I'm probably going to watch that tonight. If I can find it. The DVDs somewhere in my room. There's no more DVDs out here. There's Blu-rays all out here. So I'm going to have to go into my bedroom, and I hope I brought it with me. I hope I didn't leave that one back in Missouri. If not, I'm going to try to find it online. I think you can watch it for free online. Let me see if I can find it. I hope I didn't leave it back in Missouri because it's a funny movie. I don't think I've ever watched the trailer. I'm going to watch the trailer and react to it real quick. Uncle Sam Wants You Dead trailer. It's pretty damn funny, Bukkake. It's pretty funny. Oh, there it is. They made it in 1996. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Listen to this.
Just when you thought it was safe to stand up and salute the flag, Uncle Sam is back with a vengeance.
A Kuwaiti military unit discovered a mass grave in the desert. They positively identified the body.
Jody, stay away from the coffin.
You never fought for your country. You just kill for the love of killing.
Now, Uncle Sam has a contract on America. Draft dodgers, watch out.
Someone's been killed.
Tax cheaters, beware. No one will ever burn another flag. Nobody will ever desecrate another.
So, some guy, the part I'm doing right here, some guy is like taking a flag and like lighting it on fire. I kid you not, Bukkake. Uncle Sam just puts some rope around his neck. He's all like, hangs him up the fucking flagpole, and the guy's all like swinging back and forth and shit. So yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I saved it to watch it later on Tubi. All right, watch it. Let me know what you think, Bukkake. It's pretty bad, but it's like one of those movies where it's so bad, it's fucking hilarious. Oh, you're gonna love it. He's like, don't you dare burn another flag. And the guy's all like drinking beer, and he's like, yeah, check this out. And he lights on fire, and he just hangs the fucking guy up the flagpole. He spray paints the guy's eyeballs out until he sees red. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, you know? He's all like, and he's like, oh, God, my eyes. And he's like, yeah, eat that shit. Spray paints the guy's eyeballs out. That's right. Hey, Fears, have you seen Firefox with Clint Eastwood? No, but I'll watch that trailer. Let's finish Uncle Sam Wants You Dead, and then I'll watch Firefox, because I've never heard of that one.
And no politician will ever tell another lie. And the July 4th weekend will never be the same.
He kills people with fireworks? He kills a politician with fireworks. You're going to love that one, Bukkake.
Again. From William Lustig, director of Maniac and the Maniac Cop trilogy, comes an all-new terror experience. Uncle Sam. He's a red-blooded, all-American nightmare. Uncle Sam wants you dead.
Oh, man! Oh, my God! And you know what? I forgot. The same girl that plays, she plays the slut in Carrie. The real mean girl with blonde hair. She's really mean to Carrie. Oh, what the hell? It's PJ Souls. She's in Halloween. She's in the original 1978 Halloween. She's in Uncle Sam Wants You Dead, and she's in Carrie. She plays like the evil, mean, like bully, like slutty chick, and she's got long blonde hair, and she goes out with John Travolta, I think, in Carrie or some bullshit. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Dave? He says, Firefox with Clint Eastwood is awesome. Nice. Nice. No, I've never seen it, Bukkake, but Visions told me about it. And I think Maniac Cop's on the list. Hang on. I think. Let me check. Because I remember you or Visions or both of you guys told me about it, so... Oh, yeah, right here. Right here, down at the bottom. Right there. Maniac Cop, 1988. So I'm on the lookout for it. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I've seen the trailer. The most recent one that I enjoyed a lot was Shocker. Shocker was fantastic. That was great. That's like the most recent horror movie that I like really enjoyed. So yeah. All right, let's watch Firefox with Clint Eastwood because I'm kind of curious what that is. But yeah, Bukaki, you're gonna love. You're gonna love Uncle Sam Wants You Dead. Oh shit, it's hysterical. It's like one of those where you're like, really, I'm watching this fucking garbage, and you just can't look away, you know. So all right, here we go. Firefox trailer. Okay. Wow, they made this a long time ago. 1982. Wow. Nice. All right, here we go. I'm guessing this has something to do with the 4th of July. I could be wrong, but I was just curious, Alex. Maybe that's why you wanted me to watch it, but we'll find out right now. Oh, Warner Brothers made this. Nice. Okay. All right, here we go.
The plane, Firefox, the most devastating killing machine ever built.
Nice.
The weapon system is one of the most advanced ever conceived, with a thought-guided, thought-controlled arsenal on board the plane. If the Soviets can mass produce it, it will change the structure of our world.
The man, Mitchell Gant, the most daring U.S. fighter pilot ever to fly a plane.
Not a one of you think I have a chance in the world pulling this off.
So far, so good. Nice. He's already Clint Eastwood is fucking great. He's already kicking ass and fucking taking names. This is probably going on the list. This has a good chance of going on the list. He's already kicking ass. You Russian bastards!
Just fly the damn plane. I'm a taker.
Mitchell gun.
The mission, steal Firefox.
Oh shit, that same Russian guy, I presume he's Russian, but he also played a bad guy in Return of the Jedi. Because as soon as I saw his face, I was like, oh shit, it's that fucking guy like right next to Vader. He's pretty close to Vader almost the entire time in Empire Strikes Back, and then he got to be in Return of the Jedi. That fucking guy is in this movie. That's pretty cool.
Gant, can you fly that plane?
Yeah, I can fly it. I'm the best there is.
Great mother of God, he's up!
I'm speaking to the individual who has stolen the property of the USSR.
We're getting the royal treatment.
You will not, of course, make it to wherever you are going.
Let's see what this baby can do.
Captain, he's come.
So, Alex, it's kind of like, not the future, but it's like the not too distant future. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this this trailer. But so far, so good.
Straight in.
I don't know what it is, but I'm a sitting duck.
Nice.
We have done it. We have brought down the American.
Well, that's it. We might as well all go home.
We don't know.
The hell we don't know. They got him, Aubrey.
I don't know. That could mean they didn't get him. That could mean they didn't get him. That could mean they didn't get him.
Clint Eastwood in one of the most incredible undercover operations in history, Firefox.
I like it. It's going on the list. I try to put all my new ones in my phone because I'm really trying to get rid of this list. So, all right. I'm putting it in. Here we go. 1982. So 1982 Firefox. Bam, it's in there. Oh man, I'm going to be looking for a lot of movies whenever I hit vintage stock. When I hit vintage stock, they have no idea. I'm going to be like, clear out of the fucking way. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Don't you take that fucking Blu-ray gem. That's my fucking Blu-ray gem. That's right. Let's see. They made a video game about it. Really? Did they? For what system, Dave? What's up, Dave? Good to see you. Dave, what system did they... Because I want to watch the video game now. Yes, you'll like it. I mean, I like it so far, Alex. So far, so good, my friend. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see here. What's the top 10 things you can do on the 4th of July? So, top 10 things to do on the 4th. Number 1, a parade. So, a parade. Number 2, gotta have a barbecue, either a barbecue picnic or a cookout. I'll just put cookout. So, cookout. Number 3, a picnic. Picnic. 4, light off fireworks. Oh man. Those are like the 4 major things. And I need some help. What else? What else can you do? Me and my parents used to go to the movies sometimes. Like, go to the movies on the 4th. Let's see. I used to play it at the arcade. Let me try to find it. Firefox video game. Firefox video game. Oh shit, yeah, there it is. It was for the Atari. Arcade Laserdisc Firefox 1983 Atari. Let's watch it real quick. Because I couldn't remember what system it was for, but apparently it was for the Atari.
Ask your provider for Cologuard.
Let's watch this real quick.
Everyone said I just needed to push through the burnout. They were wrong. I needed this instead.
80-hour week.
All right, here we go. Take ground path to find secret bases. Firefox. Wow, this is pretty good for Atari. Good music. All right, here we go. That was the intro, and so now we're getting into the game here. Oh, wow. Pretty good graphics. I guess it didn't have a lot of music in it, Dave, because I'm watching... Oh, here we go. I guess that level didn't have any music in it. Now this level's got music.
Link device attached. ECM picking up infrared detection feeds. They've got me locked on. Good visibility again.
This is pretty good.
Second Firefox.
Wow. You know what? I'll be honest, Dave. I thought the graphics were gonna look like crap. You know, for Atari. Not that I'm saying Atari is crap. I'm just saying back then the video games, they weren't like how they are now. But they were less developed back then. But I'm gonna give this one a big thumbs up, my friend. This looks hella good. Let's watch a little bit more of it.
I'm gonna take her down. Bring the visibility again. They've got me locked on.
Like, even the background looks really good. I tell you what, Dave, I missed out. This game went right past me because I've never heard of this game. I've never heard of the movie until now. I'm going to give that a big thumbs up. That game looked hella fun. I would play that in a second. Oh, yeah. It was a flight simulator game. I would play it. That game looked phenomenal. It must have passed me by when I was a kid. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up, buddy. Dave, I'm going to have you on the podcast soon, my friend. I'll let you know. I'm almost out of stream time, so I got to wait to get a little bit more. I would have used some tonight, but I was just like, I'll probably just do a show on my own because I didn't even expect to get 6 or 7 people tonight. I thought, I'll probably have to do this live by myself because I was like, well, it's a holiday. I don't have to go into work, though, so hell yeah. So, yeah, let's see. Alex says, I'm sorry, I got to go, Fears. Have a great evening. Bye, everybody. Hey, Alex, thanks a lot for stopping by. I'll see you later. Have a really good one. Anyway, I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom, so give me 2 minutes. So, yeah, give me 2 seconds here. Just go ahead and study my cup. I'll be right back. Buddy, Alex, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll be right back. I just need to use the restroom. Check out my mug. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to keep you waiting. All right. There we are. All right. Let's see here. All right, I'm back. Oh, Bukaki left. He says bye. All right, Bukaki. I'll see you later, buddy. Or wait, was he just saying bye to Alex? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. All right. So the top 10 things to do on the 4th of July parade, a cookout, a picnic, light off fireworks, go to the movies. Number 6, I looked up an air show. Go to an air show. Air show. Number 7 is pretty self-explanatory. Put out your hang up your American flag. So hang up your American flag. I looked it up. A lot of people do this on the 4th of July. Potato sack race. I've never done a potato sack race ever in my life. That's a good one, Dave. Swimming. Swimming's a good one. I'll put that one down. Swimming. And then, let's see. What else? Let's see. Let's see. I looked up hang up decorations. Well, that's a given. That's a given. Don't go away, dudes. Oh, I'm back, Lantern. Don't worry. So the 10th one, hang up the 4th of July decorations. That's kind of a given. It's kind of a given. Anyway. I didn't really prepare much today, you know, because I already knew I was going to talk about the 4th of July kind of stuff. But anyway. Lantern, did you start your show yet? Let me know. I'm trying to fit everything in so Lantern can start his show. I'm back, Lantern. Fears will be back in 2 and 2. Well, Lantern, I'm already back, so, you know, but I appreciate you saying all that. All right, time to review 2 movies. All right. Bukaki, are you still here? Let me know. Let me know if Bukaki is still here. So, I'm going to start with Rush Hour 2. So, yeah. So, Rush Hour 2. I'm going to give it, let's see. I'm going to give it, I like the first one a little bit better, but the second one is got its charms. You know, it's funny. So I'm going to put down funny. Lots of action. It takes place in a lot of different places. It takes place in Hong Kong, LA, Vegas. You know, there's a lot going on in this movie. So, at least 3 movie locations. Some of my favorite scenes are in Vegas, in the Red Dragon Hotel that they're trying to like put a front on and everything. And Lee and Carter have to like take down this evil guy that's like trying to rip everybody off, not only in Vegas but in America, making this like this fake funny money. So I'm gonna give it. I gave Rush Hour. What did I give Rush Hour? I gave Rush Hour a 9.7. It's a B+. It's a B+. I'm gonna give it probably an 8.9 out of 10. So 8.9 out of 10. And then let's see here. I did, Lantern. I took a big Crohn's dump. Let's see. Funny, lots of action. The best death best death is when James Carter accidentally kills the Chinese woman in the towards the very end. She's trying to stab him with a sword, and he jumps over something, and as he jumps, this statue falls down on top of her and stabs her in the arm. And you think she almost dies. She's like severely wounded, but then she dies by holding up like a bomb, and she blows herself up. So she actually commits suicide, blows her up. So blows herself up. That's the best. That's the best death. Bukagi says, I was saying goodbye to Alex. I'm watching Uncle Sam Wants You Dead right now. Nice! So you're watching a little bit of Fears, and you're watching a little bit of Uncle Sam. Hell yeah. Bukagi, I have to ask, what scene are you in right now? Let me know. Let me know what scene you're in right now. All right. That's kind of a good combo. A little Uncle Sam, a little Fears. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so my favorite scene is when James Carter and Lee are stuck in the back of a truck, and he goes, "Oh, Carter, shut up. I'm sick of your whining." And he goes, "Oh, yeah?" He goes, "I'll bite your nose off." And he goes, "Yeah?" He goes, "I'll bitch slap you back to Africa." And they start fighting in the back of this truck. That's one of the most funniest scenes out of the entire film. So, I will bitch slap you. My second favorite scene, probably when James Carter and that Chinese woman are fighting in the casino. That's a pretty funny scene. So, the casino fight scene. I do recommend it. I do recommend it. Bukagi says, yeah, I'm here. Nice. Nice. Bukagi, I'm just curious. You said you're watching Uncle Sam Wants You Dead right now. What scene? What scene are you in right now? Watching the Uncle Sam movie. Yeah, I know. I'm just curious. What scene are you at right now, Bukagi? What scene in the film are you watching that horror movie right now? Have you got to any of the classic kills yet? Where he literally spray paints a guy's eyeballs out until he sees red. He kills somebody up a flagpole. Hell yeah. He's like, "Oh yeah?" He goes, "Oh yeah? You're gonna burn my American flag? Well, I'm gonna spray paint your eyeballs out until you see red." Right in his fucking eyeballs. Hell yeah. Probably one of the greatest deaths in the movie. I'm just saying. Let's see. I do recommend it. I do recommend Rush Hour 2, but Rush Hour 1 is so much better. I'm just saying. It's so much better. Anyway. Tonight, let me pick two movies. Tonight, I think I'm going to watch Rush Hour 3. And then let's go to the wall and pick something else out, shall we? You know what? I'm going to watch the first Mummy, and we'll get to this. And I'll watch the other two. So, Mummy number 1, and Rush Hour 3. So there we are. So those are two good watches. Those are two good watches, my friends. All right. Oh, excuse me. I had to burp. All right. Next, an old classic. We're going to review the 1980s remake of Dun Dun Dun, The Blob. Oh, hell yeah. The Blob. All right. Bukaki, have they got to any kills yet in Uncle Sam? You let me know. So, now this is a remake. I've never seen the original 1950s The Blob. Dave, Dave, you've probably seen the original 1950s Blob. Is it good? Let me know. And after I review this, I'm going to watch the trailer because I don't think I've ever seen the 1950s Blob trailer. I want it. I want it so bad. If anyone wants to send it to me on Blu-ray in fan mail, check it out. Where's my paper? I haven't gotten any fan mail in ages, guys. I don't care what. You guys can send me whatever. Mugs, pins, t-shirts, whatever. If you send me a shirt, it's extra large. I wear an extra large. You can send me movies to watch, and I'll review them. You can send me Lego builds. You can send me something to unbox. I don't care. Send me whatever. Right here. 16745 CAGAN's Crossings Boulevard, STE 102B, PMB 40, Claremont, Florida 34714. Oh yeah, Dave, you should also watch Uncle Sam Wants You Dead because you're a vet. You're a Navy vet. Dave, I'm telling you, you'll think it's fucking hilarious. He's like, "How dare you burn my flag?" Spray paints the fucking guy's eyeball. He's like, there's red all around his face. Just fucking sprays the shit out of his eyeballs. So yeah. Have you ever seen The Guyver and Guyver Dark Hero? No, I've never seen those. I'll check those out after I review The Blob. But Dave, have you ever seen The Blob? So yeah. The kid is eating cereal and reading a comic. That scene. Right after he steps on the broken glass. Oh, I remember that scene, Bukaki. You haven't got to any of the kills yet. The kills are fucking hilarious. You're gonna fucking lose your mind. I hope I have that movie. Because if I can find that movie, I think I left Uncle Sam Wants You Dead in Missouri. I'm going to look in my back room with all my other DVDs. If I haven't, I'm watching that fucker tonight. Yes, The Blob with Steve McQueen was good. Oh, nice. Well, I've seen this one. Bukaki's seen The Blob. My friend Visions has seen The Blob. The 80s one, is fucking amazing. It's fucking great. So if this is great, I cannot wait to watch the 1950s one. So if anyone wants to send me the Blu-ray of The Blob in fan mail, go for it. Because I'll unbox anything. Send me whatever. I don't care. Send me whatever you want. Send me whatever. I'll unbox it. I'll have it right here. I'll unbox it. And I will say thank you. I appreciate any fan mail that a fan has ever given me. I appreciate it. Have you ever seen The Queen with Steve McBlob? Nope, I've never seen that one. All right, so The Blob. It's a remake, so it's a remake. The same girl that plays Amanda in all the Saw series, she plays the main character. So the Saw chick is in it. The Saw chick is in the film. I'm gonna give it a 9.1 out of 2. 9.1 out of 10. The best kill. Let's see, the best kill in it. Best kill in The Blob is the guy probably making out with his girlfriend. He gets her all drunk. She falls asleep. Then she wakes up and she's like, "I'm not in the mood. Leave me alone." And he's like, "Yeah, come on, baby. You know you want it." Ha 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 ha. And then all of a sudden the Blob takes a hold of her and is in her blouse. He puts his hand in her blouse. The Blob crushes the girlfriend, shoots out, so the Blob crushes her, shoots out of her blouse, hits the guy right in the face. The Blob goes around his neck, chokes the shit out of the guy, and then he kills them both in a car. So the Blob car scene is the best death, in my opinion, of the whole film. That was one of my favorite ones. So best kill is the Blob in the car. Death. That's the best one, in my opinion. That's probably my second favorite one, Dave. Dave, so you've seen this movie. Okay, so now you know what I'm talking about. The phone booth one. First of all, the Blob is in that woman's restaurant. Why wouldn't you just run down the street and use a phone half a mile down the street? So here's her restaurant. The Blob is in the restaurant. She runs out the back door and down this little alleyway, and there's a phone booth right here. A phone booth. There's no more phone booths anymore. The phone booth was like 80s and 90s style. So they're pretty close. The Blob can leave the restaurant and kill her. Why wouldn't you just use a fucking phone booth or just run down the street to somebody's house far away from the Blob? That's why it doesn't make any sense. But if they didn't make any stupid mistakes in horror movies, you wouldn't have a horror movie. So there you are. So, Dave, I'm going to put the phone booth as the second best kill. So, second best kill is the phone booth. And that's probably my favorite scene. That's my favorite scene out of the whole movie. Because the phone booth kill it's pretty gnarly. So, I'm going to put that as my first favorite scene. So, my favorite scene is the phone booth. And then, obviously, the ending is my second, where she shoots, blows up the ice machine. It's a massive, like, car with ice in it, and it freezes the Blob at the end. That's probably the second greatest scene, because there's fire, there's a lot of action towards the end, bullets are flying everywhere, everyone's fucking going nuts, so yeah. So, freezing the Blob. I do recommend it. It is good. So I do recommend it. I don't think I've ever seen the original trailer, so I'm going to watch the original trailer right now, and I'm going to review it right now. So check out The Blob, my friends. Really good. Awesome. Now, I haven't added this yet, Boo Khaki, to my movie app or Rush Hour 2, but I will tonight before I go to bed. That's what it was. It was a gas tank connected to like the ice car or whatever. It had a bunch of ice. She blows up the gas tank or whatever, and then the ice goes everywhere and like freezes the Blob or some shit. So yeah. It's good. Check it out. Classic 80s. And you know what? Usually I don't like remakes. Pretty good remake. But again, I haven't seen the original, so this is the only one I've seen so far. I'm going to write it down. Good remake. Good remake. I do like Steve McQueen, though. That old actor. He's a really good actor, so yeah. All right. Let's see here. Well, I think that's a good place to end. I'm gonna end with watching the Blob trailer, and then we're gonna skedaddle because I haven't had any dinner yet. And then I'm gonna watch those two movies, or at least one of them, and then I'm gonna let Lantern start a show. I'll probably be in there later. If you guys haven't checked out my newest vlog, I know a lot of people watch my vlog, but for all the people that didn't watch my vlog, it's me and LC go to Disney Springs. That's about 15-20 minutes away from my house. And we get on some Lego builds, we get on some Star Wars shit, we get on some Marvel shit. Good stuff. Wow. And my knuckles popped really loud. I went like that, and I got like 2 or 3 crunches out of them. I was like, damn. All right. Let me watch this Blob trailer, and then I'm going to skedaddle on out of here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'll be on Lantern's show later to hang out with the guys. Let me watch The Blob. I don't think I've ever watched the original Blob trailer. So, The Blob trailer. And where's the original? Oh, there it is. 1958. Nice. Well, I loved Forbidden Planet. So, I've been trying to watch a bunch of like old movies because, man, the 80s ones, I don't think they've ever remade Forbidden Planet. I would like to see a remake of that, but the 1956 Forbidden Planet was fucking great. So I'm actually really looking forward to getting the 1950s Blob and checking it out. All right, let's watch it, shall we?
You got magic.
Oh no.
That got weird. This film started rated.
All right, here we go.
Dave! Doc Hallen's been killed.
Doc Hallen, what happened?
It's over at his place. You gotta come now.
Wait a minute, Steve. Tell us what happened.
Well, I'm trying to tell you. Now, this thing had killed the doc.
But what was it?
Stop with it, kid. But it's kind of like a mass that keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Every one of you watching this screen, look out. Because soon, very soon, the most horrifying monster menace ever conceived will be oozing into this theater.
Oh, shit. It's oozing into the theater, and you know what it is. It's that motherfucking Blob. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Damn! I'll be honest, for the 1950s, the Blob looks pretty lifelike. I don't know how they made it, but it looks pretty cool.
Two teenagers see it first, like a falling star from outer space.
Boy, that was close. Hey, come on. I want to see if I can find him.
I've never seen Steve McQueen this young. He looks like he's 19 or 20 in this. Wow.
An old man finds it, touches it, and this is the shocking result. From then on, there's no stopping the Blob as it spreads from town to town. It's indestructible. It's indescribable. Nothing can stop it.
This town is in danger.
How can it be stopped? Mob hysteria sweeps one city before...
And you know what? I'm surprised that this trailer is in color, you know? Because a lot of movies back in the 50s were black and white because they didn't have enough money to put it in color. Some movie companies did, but some movie companies just filmed it in black and white. But I'm very surprised it's in color, which is awesome.
The nation and then the world could fall before the blood-curdling threat of the Blob.
Starring Steve McQueen and a cast of exciting young people.
It looks good. It looks good. I can't wait to check it out. Dave says it's Ivan's ooze. Oh, shit. So you saw that movie prop that I got, Dave. Well, I got that movie prop off of Etsy. And you're right. In the remake, it's kind of a red pinkish color. In the 1950s one, it's like a purple kind of ooze. So yeah, that's cool. Cool. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna take off, but I hope you guys enjoyed the live, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy 4th of July to everybody. You know Fears loves you. You know Fears cares about you. Cannot wait to get some more fan mail from you guys. However you celebrate the 4th, be sure you guys have a fun, safe time. Whether you're with your family, your friends, whoever. God, something's bugging the fuck out of my nose. Sorry about that. It kept itching my nose. Anyway, whatever you guys do, be sure to do it safely. Anyway, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Bukkake on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend Dave Phillips on YouTube. Subscribe to Mr. Lantern on YouTube. By the way, Lantern does his shows every Thursday night, every Friday night. Be sure to check him out. Be sure to subscribe to the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. And last but certainly not least, follow Fears and FearsMan26 and Fears Vlogs on YouTube. All right. Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. And this is Fears signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.